And these past 2 weeks were just like
We barely
so
have
much.
time to breathe.
Like I haven't even got into labor and I'm already thinking about when I come back to work. So
That shit was so hard.
I put myself in your shoes and I would resent you so much.
Shit, Clarence, we have like 5 minutes.
To be continued.
That we can definitely do that. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gemini Therapy. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Clary and you're tuning in to episode 7.
Woohoo! We're kind of stranger danger right now.
It's been a minute. All right. So Lynn.
Yes.
Where have we been? The people of Gemini Therapy want to know.
We've been working so hard.
We have been busy, exhausted.
Is an understatement.
Like, I feel like this is a second job for us without getting paid because it's a hobby and I love it. I mean, I know I speak for you too when I say that, but when it comes to like editing and recording, and it's a lot. Like, it takes up a lot of time. It's not hard. It's just very tedious and time consuming.
Yes.
And these past 2 weeks were just like
We barely
so
have
much.
time to breathe.
Yes. So
We've been super busy at work, mom life, wife life. It's just insane. Like, literally, there hasn't been enough hours in a day to be able to do regular stuff, much less come and record. But hopefully all that changes soon. We're just trying to get, like, in the kind of like a new routine, sort of, because it's been a lot more hectic at work. Like, our brains are actually working the 8 hours that we're there. Like, we're kind of fried in the brain that we get home, or, well, yeah, you too. Like, we literally get home and we're so freaking tired. I just want to go to bed, but I still have to tend to Grecia, do her homework, make dinner, wash clothes. Like,
I feel like everybody can relate to that though.
yeah.
Like, especially if you're a mom
And you work.
and you get home and you know what it is to still have to cook, clean, wash dishes, wash clothes, make sure, like, so Marky and I started cleaning for the nursery. Bro, you don't realize how much shit you have until you're getting rid of it. And I mean shit, not like stuff you use that you need. No,
No, I know.
like shit.
They call me
yeah.
a hoarder.
Yeah, that's true. You moved. I forgot. No, it's so bad. Like, and then I get, like, I guess you can call it mom guilt, because we are 14 weeks away if I go full term to 39 or 40 weeks. If not, we're closer. Meaning we have less time to get everything ready, and I feel the pressure already.
It's gonna get worse, dude.
Like, I feel like we haven't done anything, but yet we've done so much. Like, home-wise, like at the house. So, yeah. That's been a little stressful. And then it's so hard because I can't do a lot of things by myself because,
You can't carry it.
yeah, and Marky's only off every other weekend. So, and I'm not my mom, everybody offers their, like, to help, but I'm not the type of person to be like, Mom, come help me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel bad. Now, if she were to show up, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Mom.
A wink, wink.
Yeah. And then, like, this weekend, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to edit. We're not going to record. Like, life gets in the way. Like, it's Easter. I want to spend. Yeah.
This weekend.
Oh, no, next weekend.
Don't scare me.
I'm sorry.
Wait. We're how many weeks away from Vegas? 3 weeks. I'm gonna have to scoot back this way because I'm far away from the mic. And I've been told that a lot of the times you can't even hear me talking because I talk super low.
So,
Sorry.
where have your feelings been, ma'am?
All over the place. I feel super overwhelmed. I've been sad a lot. I've been feeling angry.
At what?
Nothing and everything. I miss my kid. I miss my dad.
It's a little hard.
Yeah. You noticed it really bad.
I did. The other day we were at work and you were just not there.
I felt like a zombie.
That day that I asked you what was wrong like 10 times?
Like, I felt like I was there, but I wasn't there.
Honestly, you were not there.
No.
Because I would talk to you and you were like, Like, I knew you were out of it. And that's why I kept asking you. And you asked me, why do you keep asking me what's wrong? Because I know there's something wrong. Like, what the heck is wrong?
You know what sucks? Facebook, what are they called? Facebook memories. Those kill me.
That's what triggered you that day?
Because I have this stupid mania of waking up in the morning. And I don't check social media right away, but it'll give you like an alert. And I hate having like the little red dots on my phone. So I'll go in there and to like take it off to get rid of it on the main screen. And that was one of them. And it was from that day, what was bothering me was I had told you guys, I don't remember which video it was, but that Grecia would sing to Lucia when I was pregnant, obviously.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, she would sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to her. And that was a video that came up. Like, I had uploaded that video on Facebook. And then I saw it that morning, and it just, like, it, not that it ruined my whole day, but I got really sad. And I was really emotional all day long. And then the next day, another memory popped up, and it was from my dad. So, like, 2 days in a row, I was just, it was bad. But I feel better now.
Mind you, this whole time, you were at work having to mask it.
Yeah, we were super overwhelmed.
Which you didn't really mask it that well in front of me, but
nobody else noticed it. I mean, people will say that they noticed it, but you were the only one who asked. Can I steal a chicken nugget? Give me another sauce.
So what's up? What are we going to talk about? What else?
Nothing. I'm hungry.
I've had a roller coaster of emotions.
Why?
Because we officially got rid of our cat and our dog. And I cried so much. Marky took our cat to my mother-in-law's, and she's living her best life. She was not phased. I went to pick up some food yesterday for dinner, and she came out, like, she was like, hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. Like, she was not phased. The dog, however, the first night that we took him to my mom's, he cried so much because he's an inside dog, and he's outside.
Oh,
He cried all night. And the worst thing that my mom and my stepdad could have done was sent us a video of him howling at night. I literally cried myself to sleep. Like, I was crying. I told Marky, I was like, can we go pick him up? And he was like, no. Like, how are we going to go get him and then bring him back and take him back next week?
You're going to confuse the poor guy.
And I've been, like, all last week, I was, like, trying to find a way to resolve the issues that we have with them and trying to keep them, but I can't. The cat does not like kids. And I will not sacrifice, like, or risk her getting on top of the playpen or anything. Like, no. So the cat was definitely goner. And the dog just sheds too much hair, so I could literally imagine her crawling
and like a hair in her mouth.
Or like the chupon falling, and it's all like. So I told Marky, I was like, they have to go.
How sad.
And it honestly, like, I didn't realize. I don't want to say I'm not an animal person, but I'm not an animal person. Like, I will not go up to a dog in public and be like, oh my God, your dog. No.
Oh, that's me. I'll freaking pick up your dog and like pet it and hug it and kiss it.
I'm not that type of person. But when it comes to my pets, I love them. And at the beginning, when Marky brought the dog home, I was like, seriously, dude? But right away, like, te encariñas with them. Like, you love them, and they end up being part of your family. So it was kind of like letting go of a piece of.
Are you going to take him back?
Marky wants to put up a fence outside.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So if he puts up a fence, then we'll bring the dog back. The cat will probably stay with my in-laws forever. But she's old, so you have, like, chingos of, like, oil right here. I don't know if it's from the carnita. Like, dripping down.
Ew, what the fuck?
Just saying. So, yeah.
Ew.
Happy.
How are your feelings about work and leaving her?
I'm already thinking about it, and I'm trying to ignore it. Like, I haven't even got into labor, and I'm already thinking about when I come back to work. So I'm kind of ignoring that spot. But I wish I would know, like, already, like, how much time I'm going to have off and since we haven't really gotten there, like we haven't talked about it like at work yet. I really don't know how long my maternity leave is gonna be, so I'm kind of like
Lost.
stuck. Yeah, I feel like once I know that, I'll be more comfortable and I'll be like, okay,
I'm gonna be home from this time to this time, and like that.
But like it's been very like she's starting to move a lot more, so I'm starting to enjoy my afternoons and my night times with her because
You feel her.
I
Does
get
she have
home.
hiccups yet?
No, she has I have heartburn. Like this is gonna kill me.
And you're eating it.
The buffalo sauce. It's so good.
Also on our lunch break.
McDonald's is the fastest thing, guys. So
Don't judge us.
yeah, I'm sorry if we're being boring. I think it's just that we're very hungry. We're too busy eating, huh?
I'm starving. Like, so freaking hungry.
Okay, so let's talk about the shit that has happened
Okay.
while we were gone. Was the Oscars slap staged? Yes, it was.
Dude, I don't know because I don't watch that kind of stuff. I didn't even know that shit was going on up until I woke up the next morning and saw like Will Smith slapping the crap out of Chris Rock.
Exactly, it was staged because nobody watches it. Everybody said that. Everybody's like, I wouldn't
Okay.
have even noticed it happened.
But I felt so bad to the point to where I wanted to cry.
For Jada or what?
Fuck no. Fuck her. I
For
hate
who?
her, dude.
For who then?
For Chris Rock. You didn't see those sad ass TikToks of him like literally like standing off to the side. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where he's like standing off to the side and he's literally like just looking around like embarrassed. That was embarrassed. Dude, oh my gosh, they broke my heart so much. Like I want to go up to Will Smith and be like, what the hell is your problem? Why would you do that? And then he was laughing.
Who, Will Smith?
Yes.
I know. Everybody's saying it was Jada behind it because he laughed at the joke.
Yes, and then she looked
up
at him and she was like, well, go do something.
Well, I didn't see that part, but
Ew, no, I freaking hate her, dude. I freaking hate her.
but you're not mad.
No.
Okay. So, Marky planned our baby moon.
Okay, what are you doing?
He planned a trip to the island.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to the SPI. We're gonna go to SPI for the weekend. He
Don't go get pregnant.
It's a little too late for that. He went. He rented a beachfront room.
Wow, bitch.
I know. I'm so excited. Like, so we'll be able to walk out of our room and be like right on the beach.
Wow.
I'm excited. I know. Like, I know it's not like Cancun or anything, but
It's something.
it's something, and it's relaxing, and it's just gonna be us two. And I feel like we need to get away. Like we need a break. It's been so long, and it's just like work and stress and like he is so good about not stressing over the small things, and I am. I can have $5,000 in my bank account, and I'm still gonna stress about how I'm gonna make my payments for the next 5 months, even though it's more than enough or whatever. I'm still gonna stress. Why?
Because what
I
if
don't
it's
know.
not enough?
What if I need a new tire? What if the house breaks? Like the whole house.
Fucking balls.
I can't stop it. I just like
You're not gonna.
I stress so much, and I'm trying my hardest not to think about how I'm going to, like, because I'm very much like budget. I like to know what I have, when I have it, how much I have, what I'm going to have to pay, and how much I'm going to have left. So not knowing how that budget's going to change once the baby gets here, it's like, I'm stressing.
You're never gonna know.
I know. And it's always going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1 month she's going to need 10 boxes of diapers, and the next month she's only going to need 2. Like, it's always going to be like that. And I know, but I need to find some sort of like therapy to tell myself not to stress about money and life and work. Like, I feel like these past weeks have been so exhausting. I'm having a hard time leaving work at work.
Like,
And
you take it home.
I'm taking it home.
Well, it's because it's been a lot. We're also looking for interns.
If anybody wants to have an internship at Costa Rica Manufacturing, please let us know. No, I'm just kidding, but
no, but really.
No, but for real. But
yeah, it has been a little bit tough. It's something that we've never done.
Also, I have been wanting to ask you a very serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Because that day that you were like really sad,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to talk about my baby no more because I felt bad.
Why?
Because, like, I feel like...
What the heck, asshole?
I know.
So you feel like you can't talk about your baby because of me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying on the days that you're sad, I don't like to talk about my child.
Do you want me to cry?
No, I'm being honest.
Why though?
Because I feel like I put myself in your shoes and I would resent you so much.
Why? But I don't.
I know, but I would. At least I imagine I would.
But it's not like that. I don't think like that. Like literally, I'm so happy for you. I could cry.
No, I know you are happy for me. But on the days that you're sad...
No, it's fine.
I kind of hold back. I know you're happy for me because as soon as you see me, you're like, oh my God, the baby.
I know.
You're like petting me and shit, like if I was fucking Buddha or something. But like on the days that you're feeling like extra sad, I do feel sad.
No, don't do that.
No, I do feel sad for you, but like I'm like, no, like it's because I don't remember what I was going to tell you. And it was a while back. It wasn't like this past time that you were sad.
Mm-hmm. It was the last time.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm always going to struggle with that. So, like, it's never going to go away. I don't think. It's never going to go away.
I feel like it lasts forever.
It is.
I have a family member who lost both her sons and a grandson.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm. And she's alone now because she only had 2 kids.
All by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I've been struggling with? And maybe that can be the next one. That could have been this one, but you could have started with that at the very beginning.
Pues chingao.
Okay, this one's gonna suck a little bit until the end, but
you better leave that part in there.
Talking about like wanting kids after a loss, whether it's a miscarriage or it doesn't matter how you lost your baby, and being confused AF about the mothers who have their kids and choose not to spend time with them.
That's a very deep topic. And you know what? There's a lot of points to that topic because just the other day we were at my mom's and we were sitting, and I remember, I know it's nothing compared to losing a loved one or whatever, but I remember when my brother first got home from the hospital with Jojo after he beat cancer, he was convinced that he didn't want another kid. Mm-hmm. Until this day, he says, I don't think I want one. And I see that in you. Mm-hmm. You were so, I don't want one, I don't want one, I don't want one. And now I feel like you're at, I don't think I want one. And I feel like that's growth, but at the same time, it's confusion. You know what I mean?
It is very confusing.
Because you're not saying, I want one, but you're not saying,
I want one already.
Mm-hmm. You're still saying you don't want one because you're saying, I don't think I want one. You're just adding 2 words. And I told him the reason it came up was because now I'm very, I guess you can say, traumatized. Mm-hmm. And I'm already thinking on what we're going to look at. What did we not notice? What did we skip from Jojo to catch it sooner in my kid? And I know you can't think like that, and everybody's different, and sometimes it doesn't happen. Jojo was 1 in a million, literally. Mm-hmm. But it happens. Form of PTSD, I feel.
Oh, bitch. We could talk about PTSD. That shit is so real.
And everything.
You know what triggers the crap out of me? Like, bad, that the other day, or like a while back, I told Bert, like, I want to get the hell out of here inside the studio. You know how the lights make that noise? Like that noise when they're moving? Like
the
rotating?
bike? Inside the bike studio?
Uh-huh. That shit reminds me of the water drip at the hospital. It literally sounds identical to that.
Like an
like
IV?
The IV? Yes.
Damn.
And I was sitting in there, like, I could just hear it and hear it and hear it. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I want to get out of here so bad. And I told him, I was like, I'm going to walk out. And he's like, why? Like, I'm working. And I told him, because doesn't that remind you of this and this? And he was like, yeah, but I ignore it. And then, like, the last time we were watching something on TV that was literally, like, intense. And both of us were like, just change it. Because
I can't watch St. Jude commercials.
I remember my first time walking back into a what is it called? Not the NICU, the ICU. Was when my dad was in there. Dude, I almost fell to my knees. And I was with my mom. And I told her, like, fuck, like, seeing the doors, like, even if they were, oh, fucking shit, so sorry. Like, seeing the different, just the way that the walls are, like, the doors.
You just know where you're at.
Yes. That shit was so hard. I freaking had, like, a whole ass panic attack in there and shit. And then I was there to see my dad to top it off. That was horrible.
It was like reliving everything again.
I never thought I'd be in there again. But there I was a year later in the ICU again.
Have you ever been to a funeral after your dad's and after Lucia's?
Not after my dad passed.
You know that whenever my grandpa passed away, they asked us if we wanted to stay to see the casket, them close the casket. And everybody said yes. And I wish I would have walked up. Because that day, once they closed, I guess it's a form of like saying goodbye. So that's why people like to watch it, or not like to watch it, but they stay. I
For
literally,
like closure.
I felt like I couldn't breathe. As soon as they closed the casket on him, I was like I felt my chest just got like super heavy. And now I can't. I go to a funeral and I just can't. Like it's not the same after losing like somebody so important to you. Every funeral just brings back that one person.
You know what's crazy? After Lucia, it was my brother-in-law, right, who passed away. And then 2 months later, it was my dad. But no, it was my uncle, his brother, my dad's brother, who had passed away. And I knew, like, I told myself, and I wish I shouldn't have, but I literally, like, I remember sitting on the bench and telling myself, like, the next time I'm here, it's going to be for my dad. Because I already knew how sick he was. I'm going to cry. I already knew how sick he was and how fast he was going down.
So you knew it was coming.
Yeah, like, aside from the doctors telling us, like, every time he was hospitalized, my dad never took care of himself, though, until the very end. And he had cirrhosis.
Do you ever feel like angry towards him? Like, ya pa que te estás cuidando? Why did you wait so long?
Yeah, and I always, shit, Clarence, we have like 5 minutes. But yes, I would always get mad, and I would always tell him, like, I always felt like we weren't enough. Because I would, like, especially, oh shit, dude.
Bro.
5 minutes before. You could say, like, I was the closest one to him. Like, I have an older sister and two older brothers. But I was literally always behind my dad. Always. Like, it was always me and my dad. He always chose the alcohol. Like, to have fun.
Like, you always felt like you weren't fun enough for him, that he had to go find something else to be with.
Yeah, like, he would have rather have been outside with his friends drinking or, like, doing other stuff. Never, like, with the family. It was always just my mom, my brother, and my sister, and myself.
And that's what sucks, but that comes with addiction.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of, I mean, I don't know, I've never had an addict, or I've never known what it's like to be with one, but I feel like the alcohol just takes over them. And not just like physically, like mentally. Like, they just prefer being there. And I feel like sometimes it's not even up to them. It's just
It's like a habit. Like you literally
you
cannot
need
live
it.
without it.
Mm-hmm.
My dad would literally feel sick on the days that he wouldn't drink. Mornings, because it wasn't, I mean, he could go a couple days without drinking, but he would always go back to having the beer with breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Or because he was already drinking the night before, like
He would just
estaba
keep on.
encalmado or whatever, that he would just wake up and grab another beer and se le quitaba.
I mean, and I personally don't see anything wrong with drinking, like, especially like if it's social drinking. But yeah, if you're to the, I feel like if you're to the point that you're drinking at least a 6-pack every single day,
Mm-hmm.
just admit it. You're an alcoholic. Like, you need it
Yeah,
to function.
it's hard. I guess that's why I don't like drinking. Like,
You will, but not
not,
all the time.
no. It's once in a blue moon. And I'm not going to, like, get drunk either.
It's because it's nice to it's nice to enjoy a drink here and there. It is. And obviously nights out was like you're out with your friends and you have drinks, and obviously you get drunk here and there, but I feel like an everyday drinker just
No, that's too much.
it hurts. What I see is they don't realize that the person that they're hurting is their family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting sick too. They're killing their liver and they're killing themselves inside, but the only one's hurting is your family, and that's all you're. Like, they
And
don't
I
realize
remember him telling me one time that I had gone to pick him up from the hospital. Like, he told me he was scared. Like, what's going to happen to me? And I told him, like, we had all been telling you to stop because this is where you were going to get to. Like, this is the point that we didn't want to get to, and here we are. And it's too late to hit the brakes and go in reverse because we can't.
that. And it's kind of sad because it's like, te dije.
That's exactly.
I told you.
Yeah.
No hacías caso.
And
But
I
at the
know
same
that there's
time,
so
it's
many
like-
people out there that can relate, but I don't know. I mean, it's a part of life, and we're at 52 minutes, guys, on our lunch break. But if this is something that you guys want us to keep talking about in the next one,
To be continued, ma'am. To
Yeah.
be continued.
that we can definitely do that because we've run out of time.
So this video started off kind of slow, but it ended up pretty good. We did record a video before this one with our very first guest for our series, our tea time series. But we felt like it was super important to come on here, tell you guys where we were, where we've been. So you're gonna see this video before you see that one, and then hopefully we can get more people in here and we get our schedule back on track. Like we said, we're so sorry to keep you guys waiting for so long. It's honestly, I felt like it's crazy that people actually messaged us and were like, I miss you, where are you? Like, I felt
love
like
you guys for that.
You like me?
We're loved.
That's cute, right?
Yes.
So like always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, subscribe, and share our videos with your friends and family. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.